After a long, stressful day, it's time to finally watch some good old classic YouTube videos. I wonder what I'm gonna watch this time. And oh, look, it's a Thomas the Tank Engine, called Shed 17. Odd number, but whatever. I'm sure it's not gonna be that bad. Let's take a look. Okay, I lied. I was not prepared for that. I was so not prepared for that. Nope. So much nope. Nobody, nope. Oh, hey, look, a platformer. Yeah, let's play some. I've been wanting to play this game for a while and to forget about what I just saw because once you've seen Shed 17, you can never go back. Hello and welcome everyone to the Marr Show.
Super Meat Boy!
Ah yes, Super Meat Boy. One of the hardest games in recent history. I always wanted to try it out, you know? I heard about the game back in Gerard's The Completionist review of it, which is one of my all-time favorite episodes of his. And ever since then, I always wanted to try it out to see if I had the awesomeness and the skill level to combat this game's challenges. Now, I will admit, I'm pretty decent at games. I played a few difficult games in my time, but not a master of some sort. So, judging by my skill level in this game, I'm going to die a lot. Like, more times than Kenny dies in South Park level. Quite a bit, a lot of deaths. But before I do, I just want to mention that I'm playing the game on the PS4. They recently ported the game to the PS4 and Vita, and my brother got in the game because he was a PlayStation Plus member. He's got it for free, because we're cheapskates. But enough about my rambling and scambling and stuff that rhymes with rambling. Let's play this game, so come on, show me what you got!
So the story of the game is very simple. Meat Boy and Bandage Girl are in love. Dr. Fetus, who hates Meat Boy, kidnaps Bandage Girl because he likes her. And thus Meat Boy goes on his epic quest through all the trial and tribulation that will most likely grill him. Or something related to cooking meat. Food safety classes begin at 7. Okay, many people have already heard this story so many times before, the most prime example being the Mario series. But for Super Meat Boy, the story isn't the selling point. No, it's about going through 300 levels of hard, challenging, and tough as nails stages. And due to the game's difficulty, it actually makes you want to complete the story to see Bandage Girl and Meat Boy back together again. Because, well, with the games being so hard, you feel for Meat Boy. You want to see him get back with his girl. And when you die so many times, it makes you so sad that you have to wait for Bandage Girl longer and longer and longer.
Bandage Girl! Why? I will find you, my Bandage Girl! Why do they kill me with the love? Why? Bandage Girl! Bandage Girl! Don't look at me!
As mentioned before, Super Meat Boy is a very hard game. In fact, it started out life as a very hard Flash game, and everyone kinda knows about these type of game styles, you know, the Flash games that only exist just to tick you off because of the unbearable and very annoying level designs that only makes you die over and over and over again. Yeah, I like to call them rage 'em up games. However, what makes Super Meat Boy different from everyone else are two siding factors, precise controls and personality. The controls are very simple to learn. You have a run button and a jump button. Not to mention you can slide down walls and wall jump. But there's so much to take from this. For starters, when I say precise controls, I mean very precise. Because in most levels, you need to have very good split-second reactions to what's going on around you. And just because you only have 2 buttons, you need to learn these controls inside out just to navigate through some of these levels. The levels are pretty short, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a ton of stuff going on. Like, look at this level here. I have to jump when these saws of death come at me, but I can't jump too high because there are nails on the ceiling, so I have to make very quick taps on the X button to adapt to the moments when I need to jump. See what I mean? This game requires your full attention, but one of the best parts about this game is that you, the player, feel responsible for causing that sudden death. I will admit I did get a little frustrated at some parts of the game.
Gosh dang you sack of meat, I will defy you!
Dude, keep the noise level down.
Sid? What are you doing in there?
Just messing about in Black Cross's helmet.
So you, like, sleep in there or something?
Well, I kinda sleep in here when Black Cross is gone.
I'm gonna close the helmet back.
Yeah, do that, please.
But for the most part, I didn't feel like the game was broken and I felt responsible for all of my deaths, just cause of how tight the controls are. The most helpful part about this is that when Meat Boy runs, he leaves meat residue around the level. This is incredibly helpful because if I died, I could see where I died and how I can tackle on the level differently. The other note I really like about the game is the art design. Yes, it's very simple, but there is a ton of personality throughout this game. Even with the multitude of references to the other games in the cutscenes, this makes the game shine through as something original and as a tribute to those other games that are hard. I'm looking at you, Ninja Gaiden. You son of a bitch. Now one note I do want to make about the PS4 version is that the soundtrack has changed a bit. Now before I play the game, I absolutely love the music for Super Meat Boy. It perfectly complements the entire game, and I believe that the music also helps the player keep the rhythm of the game at hand. My favorite track being the main music in the Hell stage.
However, in the PS4 and Vita versions of the game, the music is composed by some different people. Now as to why the music sounds different from the 360 to the PS4 versions is because that the original composer of the game, Danny Banowski, left the team and thus they couldn't use his original soundtrack. And while I do enjoy some of the new tunes and themes that they composed for the PS4 and Vita versions, I still prefer the original OST. So if you still want to get Super Meat Boy but want to hear Banowski's score, it's best to get the game on the 360 and PC.
But before you purchase the game, I just want to make it as clear as possible that this game is not for the casual gamer, because this game will kick your ass. In fact, not only do you have the regular levels, but you also have the Dark Worlds, which are harder versions of the same levels you played before, warp zones to find, band-aids to collect to unlock other characters to play as. It's a freaking madness to complete this game 107%. And yes, Gerard did complete this game 107%, and yeah, he's still in a lot of pain. My thumbs are broken!
And that was Super Meat Boy on the PS4. I've been wanting to play this game for quite a long time, and finally get to play it was amazing. I'm glad I got to play on the PS4. I mean, sure, the music is different, and I would love to hear the original soundtrack from the 360 on this, but aside from that, it was still a fun game. Sure, the game is difficult as hell. It's the fourth world stage name. But aside from that, that's the point of the game. It's supposed to be like an NES platformer. Very difficult, but fair and challenging. Over the past few years, there has been a massive comeback for so many difficult games like the Soul games, Bloodborne, Shovel Knight, and along with Super Meat Boy showed that difficult games still have fans out there. They're still part of the market. And I'm so glad that there's a whole lot of difficult games, because not every game needs to be holding hands and stuff. They need to get players feel pain and stuff, but also be fair about it. And to be fair, I kind of have a grudge against a lot of the rage games that are online, you know, because a lot of them are just based on just to make the player mad and don't feel fair much. And Super Meat Boy is a good example of a hard game, but is fair at it, because if you make a mistake, there's meat residue that you trace out, so that way you can tell if you jumped too early or if you were too late to reenact to something. And that's what I like about the game. It's fair and difficult, and it helps everybody out. This game is definitely worth playing, but I only recommend it to those who have played difficult platformers before, or those who just love a good challenge. For those who are weak-hearted and not really good at games, it's best to stay away. Just keep it in the back of your resume. but I love this game through and through, from the super tight control scheme to the painful but thoughtful level designs and the simple plot that actually engages you due to the game's difficulty. And because of that, I give Super Meat Boy an A+. Did you see what I did there? A+. Never mind. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. So if you would like to leave your thoughts on today's game, just comment below. And if you want to get this game, it's available on the PS4, 360, Vita, PC, Steam, OS, Lynx, whatever. And yeah, it's pretty much available on all those platforms. And once again, I want to mention that for the PS4 and Vita versions, the soundtrack is changed differently. So if you want to hear Banowski's score, just stick with PC or 360 versions. And I think you'll be able to transfer the Super Meat Boy 360 onto the Xbox One, but I don't really know the whole details of that. Now if you excuse me...
Love. Love is the strongest emotion of all. It is also the main reason as to why I died so many times. It was all worth it though, just for you, Bandage Girl. The only one who understands of my emotions, my existence, the reason why I'm made out of ground beef. Bandage Girl, I am sorry that I have failed, but know that I did it all just for you. My sweet love and...
Hey, question. What the heck is she anyway?
What?
Like, okay, I know her name is Bandage Girl, but like, what is she? Is she like made out of band-aids?
Or it's not that important. Will, it's just a joke for me to end the episode with a monologue.
No, actually, I think she's made out of turkey burgers. Have you ever had a turkey burger?
No.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, it doesn't taste like a turkey, but what can you do?
Randolph?
Yeah?
Can you please go? I'd like to finish.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that was it. Never mind. Hey, Randolph. Oh, wait, Randolph.
Yeah?
You want to go over to, like, I don't know, some restaurant and eat?
Sure, why not?
Mullins Studios. We suck at making endings. Who knew? Hey guys, this is still Marr, and sorry about that weird ending earlier. I had an original ending, but I decided to change it because I didn't like it as much, but hey, I thought this new ending would do well. So anyway, if you want to check out Black Cross's playthrough of Super Meat Boy, you could just check out his channel right there. It's really funny and I enjoyed some of his reactions. And also, speaking of Let's Play videos, the Marr Show has returned with Super Mario 3D World after an entire year of waiting. So if you want to check out part 3 of that longer awaited episode, you could check out the link right there. Warning, it's a 40-minute video. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Marr Show episode. Bye bye!